What's going on, guys? Hopefully you can see me. Video log part 4, I think, or 3. Today in this video I'm going to talk about overtraining. Right? What is overtraining and does it even exist? Alright, so does overtraining exist? Yes, it does exist, but it is hard to reach. Okay, and it all depends on different things, right? Everybody is different. Some people recover faster than others, and some people recover slower than others. All right, you got to listen to your own body. All right, only you know if you're starting to overtrain it, if you're starting to overtrain or not. So and the reason why I'm making this video because I'm getting signs of overtraining, right? My performance in the gym is going down. My reps in the gym is going down. I'm getting weaker. I'm not motivated to train anymore. Right, guys? Bodybuilding is my passion. It's my lifestyle. I do it all the time. I love it. But if I'm actually dragging my ass to go to the gym, if I feel like shit, right, in the gym, my performance is getting just shit, right? That's signs of overtraining. But most people think overtraining is a muscle problem. Guys, overtraining isn't a muscle problem, alright? It isn't a muscle problem. Overtraining is actually a central nervous system problem, alright? Let's just say you took 1 week off from gym and you come back next week and you feel good, right, ready to go. You wasn't actually truly overtrained. Real, true overtraining is where you feel like, I don't think I've actually experimented true overtraining in my life. I've been bodybuilding, lifting weights for 8 years. I don't think I've actually truly experienced true overtraining before, right? I get signs of starting to overtrain, but true overtraining is actually you don't just feel shit in the gym. You don't just feel weak in the gym, right? Your reps, you feel shit during the day when you're not at gym. You're feeling shit 24/7. You cannot get to sleep on time. When your alarm goes off, you cannot wake up. You mentally and physically feel drained every single day, and it takes weeks off gym to recover. That is true overtraining, guys. People think overtraining is just where you're getting weaker in the gym, right? True overtraining is where you feel like shit 24/7. So overtraining does exist, but not many people has actually experienced true overtraining before. I never experienced true overtraining because I take a week off. Look, I train smart, right? I train hard, but I train smart. I take a week off every few months to let my body prevent it from overtraining, alright? You got to recover and rest your body. Some people take deloads. I sometimes take deloads if I don't want to take a week off, and I will talk about deloads in another video. But pretty much what deloads is, you still go to the gym, right? But you don't push yourself. You drop the weight in half, right? And you just do 15 reps. You should feel good in the gym when you're doing a deload. Alright, so let's get to the point. People think overtraining is a muscle problem, right? People think overtraining is where you're training your biceps, you're training your chest, you're training your muscles 2, 3, 4 times a week. That isn't overtraining, guys. As I said, it's a central nervous system problem. It is not a muscle problem. You can train your muscles twice a week, right? You can train your muscles 3 times a week. Actually, studies have shown that training your muscles twice a week, 3 times a week, right, is actually better for muscle growth in natural bodybuilders. That's what I'm going to do In 2 weeks from now, I'm going to hit my muscles twice a week. Right now, I'm hitting my muscles once a week. But I've been doing this for 8 years. My results are slowing down now, so I'm going to switch it to twice a week training. My muscles twice a week. So overtraining, and also people think overtraining is where they go over 1 hour in the gym, right? They think, I can't go 1 hour in the gym. I've got to work out for less than an hour. Otherwise, I become catabolic. I lose muscle mass. No studies has actually shown this to be true. You can spend 1 hour and a half in the gym. You can spend 2 hours in the gym. You can even spend 3 hours in the gym. There's no point, but you can, and you will not lose muscle, right? And they think if you do 20, 30, 40, 50 sets on chest, the muscles will shrink. It's not optimal, right? Doing 50 sets on chest isn't good. It's not going to do any better than doing 20 sets, but you will not overtrain your chest by doing 50 sets. Overtraining, right? It's a central nervous system problem. It's not just your muscle. You cannot overtrain a muscle, right? You can overtrain your muscles 3 times a week and it will not get smaller. It will actually get bigger, okay? As long as you're recovering. So another thing, and it all depends on the person. If you're training to failure each set, if you're training above failure each set, you're doing rest pulls, you're doing drop sets every single workout, and you're hitting your muscles 2 times, 3 times a week, and you're doing lots of sets, lots of volume. So you're doing high frequency, you're doing high volume, and you're doing high intensity. For a natural bodybuilder, that is not smart. And if you keep doing that for a few weeks, you will actually start to overtrain. If you can do that, if you can do all 3, volume, intensity, and frequency, you will make all kinds of gains. But probably 80% of people cannot do that. If you can do it, great. But not everyone can do that. So it all depends on your sleep, right? How many hours you're getting a night of sleep. Are you sleeping 4 hours a night? Are you sleeping 8 hours a night? Are you sleeping 10 hours a night? How good is your nutrition? Are you counting your macros? Are you counting your calories? Are you in a calorie surplus? Are you in a calorie deficit? This all depends on recovery. So this all depends if you're going to overtrain or not. Alright, everybody is different. How is your stress levels? I can go on and on, alright, but it all depends on the person. I don't think I've ever fully overtrained in my life. Alright, I get signs of it slowly, like this week. I'm starting to overtrain. I'm not fully overtrained, but I'm starting to overtrain because I'm losing motivation in the gym. I'm getting weaker in the gym. That's not a good thing. When you're in the gym, you're meant to be getting stronger. You're meant to progressive overload the muscles, getting stronger each week or each month. But I'm getting weaker, and that's a sign of starting to overtrain, guys. So I don't want to make this video too long. So remember, it is a central nervous system problem, right? It is not a muscle problem. You will not overtrain if you go more than an hour in the gym, alright? Remember, we are bodybuilders, right? We are lifting, we are resting. We are lifting, we are resting. We're not spending an hour weight training in the gym because if you think about it, we are working, we are resting, alright? So it's probably like we are resting pretty much half the time when we're in the gym. But if you're weight training for 1 hour straight, maybe it's not a good thing, right? But 80%, 90% of people aren't doing that. We are working, we are resting. So yeah, just remember that, guys. We're not spending an hour in the gym, moving for an hour in the gym, if that makes sense. We are resting and working. resting, working. So remember guys, I'm probably missing so many things, but so many things are going in my head. But I try to make this video really quick. Signs of overtraining is you're getting weaker in the gym, not just for one day, but a few days straight, even a few weeks straight. You're getting weaker. You're losing motivation. You cannot sleep. Your resting heart rate is faster than normal. What else is there? Depression. Feeling like shit mentally and physically. There's so many. You're getting sick more often, right? What else? I think there's probably more than that, but so we did the signs of overtraining. We've explained what overtraining really is. It's a central nervous system problem. It is not a muscle problem. You can train your muscles more than once a week and you will not overtrain. You can spend longer than an hour in the gym and you will not overtrain. It all depends on nutrition as well. If you're on low calories, right, and you're doing lots of cardio and all that, and you're only getting 4 hours of sleep a night, you might experience overtraining. But to prevent overtraining is train smart, right? Don't always train to failure. Take deload weeks every probably 8th week. Take a week off probably every 4 months. You can't just kill it in the gym every single day and expect to keep getting stronger. Right, eventually your body will say, hold on, I haven't took a week off from gym yet. Let me recover and then we'll get back onto it. So I think that's about it guys. I'm probably missing so much more, but I don't want to make this video too long, so it's really getting long now. So please subscribe, like, and I'll just do a quick physique update. This is my third week on my reverse diet. My body weight is pretty much the same. That's about it guys. Please subscribe.